comes from the French too.
What?
The Cuppet side, my grandmother's maiden name was Cuppet.
Yeah.
And they send me some gal from eastern Pennsylvania. I forget what her name is, but she sends me a notice of the Cuppet reunion, and on it's usually put onto a sheet of paper that has a picture or something on it. And this last one had a church in France someplace, and the name sounded like Cuppet, but it wasn't quite Cuppet. But apparently that was where somebody was married. So there's something I didn't know before.
Huh.
There's a French connection that way.
That's where all that butter and cream cooking came from. Good.
Huh.
Okay, now tell us about
Well,
when you were a
anyway,
kid on
the Guthries were farmers. My Marshall and Abner Guthrie, and Cora Cuppet Guthrie. My grandparents, my mother's parents,
okay, grandma's.
but they had a farm. It was under 80 acres or something like that. But that's how they raised their family. But in the fall, they would butcher something like 8 hogs. And they were enormous at the time. I mean, they really ate high on the hog. But it didn't get that way.
Would you help butcher them?
Hmm?
Would you help butcher them?
Well, and they shot the hog with a .22 rifle in a forest, and that's how they killed them. And then they hoisted them up, and they stripped the hair off of the hide, and how they did that was they had big barrels set in the ground, and then they used plow points and cooked them in a fire until they got red hot, and they put it in the water. The water was boiling,
Okay.
and they would immerse the hog into the water, and then scrape off the hair off of the hog.
And then it was good to cook then, or like I guess, why not just skin the hog?
No, and then they'd hoist the hog up by hind feet and gut it, and go from there. As carve it up and cut off the fat off of the hide,
Okay.
and you cut the fat. It was all white. It was just white. It was about this thick and white.
Yeah, the good stuff.
Lard looking stuff, and then they would cook it down and render it into tubs,
Okay.
and that lard they sold it.
Good cooking stuff, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
good stuff.
But they
Tell me about their that pig heads.
what?
Their heads. Their brains and stuff.
Well, they cut everything up, and they'd take the brain out and put it in the jaw meat and all that, and grind it up for pudding.
Pudding.
Like head cheese.
Yeah.
I think that's called head cheese.
Head cheese.
Yummy.
No,
That was good.
that's how you got so smart.
Good for you. Yeah, it's really
It's
good.
probably very keto.
Well, and it's really good for your
And
everything about you.
Yeah.
and the women would take the intestines
Being
and
on the farm.
clean them, and then scrape the intestines until they were clean with a dull edge of a knife, and then use those to when they made the sausage,
Right.
grind the sausage up and then fill these casings up with the sausage meat.
she safe riding around there at night?
Yeah, I'll hear her if she splashes.
Yeah. Wow, like 6 to 8 hogs, big ones.
That's a lot.
That's a big project. So,
Yeah, it was always a community thing.
Okay.
That and threshing and, you know, harvesting the grain and stuff like that. All those things were kind of community efforts.
Was it just your family or was it neighbors too?
Hmm?
Was it your
No,
family,
was
just
neighbors?
neighbors and,
Yeah, seems like all the neighbors would come in
huh.
and do these things.
How old were you then, when you remember it from?
Oh, up until I was out of high school, I think.
Oh, yeah?
oh wow. Huh.
Easy. inches away.
For those listening at home, that was Isabel for